In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on March 5th, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Maryland versus Penn State. The Maryland Terrapins will be trying to snap their 3-game road losing streak when they face the Penn State Nittany Lions on Sunday afternoon. The Terrapins are coming off a 73-62 loss to Ohio State as 1-point underdogs. The Nittany Lions are coming off a 68-65 win over Northwestern as 4.5-point underdogs. Penn State is 6-4 in its last 10 games against Maryland. The Terrapins are 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 road games and 9-4 against the spread in their last 13 games overall. The Nittany Lions are 19-8-1 against the spread in their last 28 home games and 4-1 against the spread in their last 6 games overall. The over is 3-0 in Terrapins' last 4 overall. The over is 5-1 in Nittany Lions' last 7 overall. The home team is 5-2 against the spread in the last 7 meetings. Penn State still has work to do to sneak into the tournament. A win over a ranked team would be a great way for the Nittany Lions to cap off their regular season and take momentum into the Big Ten tournament. Maryland has had its struggles on the road this season, going just 2-8 so far. This is a good opportunity for Penn State, which has failed to cover the spread just once in its last 6 games. The Terrapins have failed to cover in their last 3 games on the road. Maryland's home victory over Penn State was essentially decided at the foul line, where the Terrapins shot 23 free throws compared to just 4 for Penn State. That won't be the case this time with Penn State at home. The Maryland Terrapins are 3-7 against the spread on the road, and they've been hit or miss overall as of late. The Penn State Nittany Lions need a win here to boost their resume, and they've been covering machines at home, where they win by an average of 11.5 points. We're not laying much, so the Penn State Nittany Lions to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Maryland keyed in on stopping Pickett when they faced Penn State last month, and it worked. Pickett finished well below his season averages that game with just 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. If Maryland can come close to replicating that, they'll take away a lot of scoring opportunities for Penn State in this game. Ultimately, Pickett has enough weapons around him for the Nittany Lions to win this game, but Maryland has an over-under split this season of 11-18 in favor of the under, playing at the nation's 60th slowest adjusted tempo according to Ken Palm. The Terrapins know how to take opponents out of rhythm. I just don't think Maryland's offense has enough firepower on the road to help push the game score past the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Houston versus Memphis. The top 2 teams in the American Athletic Conference will close out their regular season schedules when number 1 Houston visits Memphis. Houston is not only looking to earn a number 1 seed in the NCAA tournament, but the number 1 overall seed. The Cougars have won 10 in a row following Thursday's 83-66 home victory over Wichita State. Memphis is very much in line for an at-large NCAA berth, but there is still work to do. A win over Houston would go a long way in assuring that. Memphis has won 3 in a row following Thursday's 81-62 win at SMU. On February 19th, Houston earned a 72-64 home win over Memphis. Houston is 17-13 against the spread this season, with a 15-15 over-under record. Memphis is 14-15-1 against the spread this year, with a 17-13 over-under record. The Tigers are on a nice 6-1 run right now, with their only loss coming to Houston in that time. That game was back on February 19th at Hofheinz Pavilion, a 72-64 Cougars victory. Memphis shot well in that one with 44.2% from the field and also out-rebounded Houston 34-30. The Tigers' 18 turnovers and tepid 1-2 of 19 from the line didn't help matters, though. Since then, Memphis has hit 76 or more points in 3 straight games. Although it won't be for all of the marbles this time around, this matchup has been circled on both schools' calendars. Houston and Memphis are both streaking into March, and with the former climbing back to number 1 ranking in the AP polls, it presents the latter with an opportunity to spoil. Houston has reigned supreme in the American Athletic Conference for the past 5 seasons. You can bet Memphis would love to send them to the Big 12 with a loss here. Penny Hardaway should have his team ready to compete in this high-stakes battle, so spot them the points in their home finale. If the Tigers can bring some of that offensive mojo to this home rematch, I believe that they can take care of business. So the Memphis Tigers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Cougars are averaging 76 points per game and 75 points per game on the road. They average 68 points per game in their last 3 games against the Tigers. They play at a slow pace, averaging 66.3 possessions per game, and they're facing a team that is giving up 71 points per game at home, so expect them to be held under their average in this game. The Tigers are averaging 80 points per game and 81 points per game at home. They average 64 points per game in their last 3 games against the Cougars. They play at a faster pace, averaging 75.7 possessions per game, but they're facing a team that is giving up 59 points per game on the road, so don't expect them to score enough points to push the score past the total. The Cougars and Tigers played under the total in 8 of their last 9 meetings. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Illinois versus Purdue. Illinois will be trying to improve its NCAA tournament seeding when it travels to number 5 Purdue for a regular season finale on Sunday afternoon. The Fighting Illini are coming off a much-needed win against Michigan in double overtime on Thursday, keeping them in a tie for 2nd place in the Big Ten. Purdue has already clinched the conference title and is fighting for a number 1 seed in the Big Dance. Purdue has been playing down the competition a little as of late, and that is going to continue again in this game. Illinois really battled in the last game, and Terrence Shannon Jr. was quite impressive, putting up 21 points. Neither team has been playing their best basketball down the stretch, making this a tricky game to handicap heading into the regular season finale. The Illini can really improve their NCAA tournament resume with a win on Sunday, and they can also significantly improve their Big Ten tournament path. They are led by a pair of veteran guards, while Purdue does not have much experience at that position. The Boilermakers have only covered the spread twice in their last 11 games in March, and it will be difficult to improve on that record with young guards. So the Illinois Fighting Illini to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. This could be a classic Big Ten, knock him down, drag him out showdown, with 2 of the better defenses in the country going at it. KenPom's adjusted defense ratings have Purdue ranked 20th and Illinois ranked 27th. On top of that, Purdue is ranked 321st in KenPom's tempo ratings, so they will be looking to slow things down while they try to facilitate Eddie down low. The Boilermakers held their last 5 opponents to an average of 65 points per game and scored just over it with 66 points of offense per game. The Fighting Illini did put up 91 in their last game, but that was a double overtime battle, so we tossed that aside for a second. In the 4 games prior to that, Illinois allowed an average of 68.5 points per game, while averaging 68 points of offense. It's a big game, so tensions will be high, and these teams have yet to face off, so there will be a feeling out process in the beginning. The battle between Purdue's offense and Illinois defense is going to be fascinating to watch. Purdue loves to slow the game down and get good looks around the rim with Eddie, but Illinois will be focused on making the Boilermakers guards beat them from the perimeter. They have not necessarily been proving that they are great at that in recent games, as their 3-point percentage has nearly fallen outside the top 250 nationally. Their poor shooting combined with a tempo that is number 332 has led to the undercashing in 4 of their last 5 games. Illinois is a defensive-minded team that has gone under in 8 of its last 12 contests, and I do not expect that to change on Sunday. Combined, these teams have seen 33 of their games go under this season. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.